We are joined today by one of the most authoritative voices in the world on the subject of carotenoid research, Professor Frederick Khachik, the immediate past president of the International Carotenoid Society. Now, in addition to his many other accomplishments, Dr. Khachik holds 2 patents for the isolation and purification of lutein from marigold flowers and greens. And as the viewers of this program know, superlutein derives its lutein from marigolds.
Thank you for the introduction. It's my pleasure to be here today.
Thank you very much. You have talked about bioavailability of these, and I know from our previous discussion this is extremely important. Can you talk a little about that, please?
Yes, it is important to point out that, for example, if you eat a salad that contains, for example, 10 milligram of lutein in that food, not all of it actually ends up in the human blood because it's going to have to go through various stages before it actually ends up into the human bloodstream. So the bioavailability from food is definitely not as good as the bioavailability from dietary supplements. So when we take dietary supplements of lutein, zeaxanthin, and other carotenoids, we get a much greater amount of these carotenoids into our bloodstream, which in turn is actually stored in various organs and tissues, is found in the human skin, is found in the human breast milk, is found in every organ and tissue that I have looked at, and the major functions of them is to prevent the organs and tissues from oxidative damage.
Doctor, in addition to bioavailability, there's a specific distinction about bioactivity. Can you talk to us about that, please?
Yes, working with a number of collaborators over the years, we have established several biological properties for carotenoids. Of course, among the most important is the oxidative damage that can happen to, which is basically the source of any disease these days. So antioxidant properties of carotenoids is very important, and this is one of the major mechanisms by which they protect us against various chronic diseases. They exhibit anti-inflammatory properties, which is actually tied very closely to antioxidant properties. So typically a compound that shows antioxidant property also has anti-inflammatory properties. And of course, carotenoids also stimulate the phase 2 enzymes. These are enzymes that are involved in metabolic detoxification. And of course, they enhance immune response to oxidative stress. And of course, the very recent studies that have been conducted demonstrate that carotenoids are play a very important role in protecting against age-related macular degeneration, which is an eye disease.
So many of the things that we eat are not necessarily supportive of the immune system. How do carotenoids participate?
Well, one of the ways that carotenoids protect us against the immune system has been done with the diabetic patients, because these have a very high glucose level, and high glucose level actually has been very much associated with oxidative stress. Carotenoids actually serve as antioxidants, so therefore treatment with carotenoids such as lutein and other carotenoids in combination with insulin or alone has been shown to actually protect the cell-mediated the cells and boost the cell-mediated immunity. So lutein and zeaxanthin, obviously these are the 2 carotenoids that are found in the Naturally Plus formula. And they're quite safe because they have been used for many years by people as dietary supplement, and this is what Naturally Plus uses.
Dr. Khachik, you were one of the first persons to talk about the importance of supplementing with multiple carotenoids. And as a result of your research, you have endorsed superlutein and Naturally Plus. Talk to us about that, please.
Yes, in early 1990s, when I realized that the human blood contains a wide range of carotenoids, I actually wrote a paper that suggested the use of a combination of carotenoids as a dietary supplement. And at that time, unfortunately, there were no companies interested in producing a mixture of carotenoids as a dietary supplement. The reason that I was very enthusiastic about such a combination was very obvious, because There are some 34 carotenoids found in fruits and vegetables that accumulate actually in the human blood, organs, and tissues. These carotenoids are found in the human skin, protects us against overexposure to the sunlight. It only makes sense that if we are going to basically copy what is in fruits and vegetables and come up with a dietary supplement, to mix these carotenoids at a reasonable amounts and provide a dietary supplement that would provide us with all these important nutrients. The important fact about this is that the Naturally Plus is using all of the carotenoids that are in this formula are of natural sources. There are no side effect or toxicity associated with these things. In addition, combination of lutein and DHA is particularly very important. We know the function of DHA, which is found, by the way, in the brain, in the heart, and all organs and tissues, is very important for the growth and maintenance of the health. As a result, I'm very pleased that eventually, after so many years, I'm able to see a dietary supplement out there that contains all the important carotenoids that is found in Naturally Plus formula.
And I know you have been supplementing yourself for how many years with?
Perhaps more than 10 years.
That's wonderful. And the evidence shows in you. Thank you very much, Dr. Khachik. And on behalf of Naturally Plus, congratulations on your research and the outcomes.
Thank you very much. I'm very glad to be here and have this opportunity to tell the public about the importance of carotenoid in prevention of disease.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.